the question of the hour, new realtors,
Yes.
what should they be doing to have a successful first year as a team leader? And then, of course, you're a veteran in the industry. You grew up in the industry. What are you seeing that the successful new agents out there, what are they doing differently than those that maybe get one transaction?
Yeah, well, I think, Chris, the key is you have to get into action. You have to have disciplined action in your business and things that you're doing literally on a daily basis with consistency. I think the process of real estate, like the evolution of a real estate agent, starts with traction. And getting traction is just getting some deals done, getting a couple deals in escrow. And then you move to momentum. And momentum is when you're consistently maybe putting a couple deals a month in escrow and you've got some flow to your business, and you reach a point where if you have a month with no closings, you're not at risk of being taken out of the business because you have enough consistency at that point and the flow of momentum. And then you get to sustainability. And then ultimately, that's where you get to success in real estate. So I think the traction part, most of that word is made up of the word action. I think that's the key. Like, you got to get moving and you got to get out every single day and get to work.
And the beginning part of that action or that momentum, that movement, is that very, very, very first and second deal. I mean, getting a rocket getting off the ground, I mean, it takes a ton of energy to get it off the ground, but then it gets easier and easier and it goes faster and faster. Same thing with an agent. Like, they do that first lease, the first buyer client listing.
Right.
Like, it's that one, I think it's the confidence that they get. They realize that, one, they can do it. Or two, they do know stuff. They can be of value. And it ends up being like rocket fuel if you can get it quickly. Got to get it quickly, though. Unfortunately, the attrition rate for new agents, it's not great. And I mean, and you take that plus with Houston, where you have like 1 month or less of inventory, like 57% or whatever, this time last year, less inventory. It's tough, but homes are being sold. They're being sold quickly. Leases are happening. And you can be successful, like our previous two guests, our previous guest, and then the one following. They're new agents, and they're being successful. Yeah. What are you seeing that new agents are doing to be successful in this market?
I think the biggest thing is getting in front of as many people as possible, right? So there's a lot of different ways in which you can do that. And I think new agents or agents that are moving to new markets, like, get so caught up in, like, what do I need to do to get as many leads as possible, right? And they focus on buying leads or signing up for different programs or doing like social media ads or whatever. And like, all that's kind of behind the scenes stuff, right? Eventually you may talk to someone on the phone. Eventually you may, get in front of them, but like, getting in front of as many people as possible. So, I always like free, right? So doing open houses, now that things are starting to open back up or are open basically in Texas, right? Like, getting out to events or to different things where you're going to meet people. And real estate's going to come up and those conversations are going to come up. And the more people you're able to meet, honestly, like, the business will come. And I think that's really difficult, right? It's like, people do an open house once, or they'll go to one networking event or whatever it may be. And like, they won't pick up a buyer or any business from that event or from that open house. They're like, oh, this doesn't work, I'm never going to do it again. But it's like, you need to do an open house when you're a new agent every single weekend, at least one, and just relentlessly follow up with all of those people, right? So the open house leads, calling them, texting them, providing value. And then like, as you meet people at events and things like that, like, if you have a connection, like, see if they want to grab coffee, see if they want to go to lunch, and like, see what you can do to help their business, and business will come for you. So I think, real estate's such a people business. And now that we're in, a more open world, like, getting in front of as many people as possible, I think is key.
Let's talk about the things we can control, and that's talking to people. So if you're not making the kind of money you want to make and you're just not doing the deal flow, you're just not connecting with enough people. So that's the one thing you can control. Let's say 50 people a day. Let's say you even talk to 20 or 15 of them. If you compound, 10, 15 people every day, week after week after week, you've talked to hundreds of people. So that's the one thing you can control, is the amount of people that you talk to. Catching up, building the database, asking them if there's anything that they need in real estate. I mean, the conversation can go on forever, but it's just a touch point.
So when you're connecting with those people, when you're building that touch point every single day, say 10 people a day, there are a couple different approaches you can do. You can do the cold caller approach. Hey, got a house you're trying to sell. Hey, trying to buy a house. Like there's that, very salesy. Or there's more of the prospecting, just warm, like that circle prospect. Or I guess circle prospecting is one way, but there's the value add approach, which is completely different. That's more of the branding approach. How do you do it, or how are you seeing some of the most successful, like very successful new agents?
I mean, if you think about this, it's what we've all heard in the business. No, it's not about who you know. It's actually more about who knows you. Who thinks of an agent or someone in real estate whenever they come across a distressed house, or grandma passed away and they got a $800,000 reverse mortgage, right? That's the kind of deals that I get referred to over the years, because I can solve a lot of challenges that families have. But the whole point is talking to people, building the database, reaching out to people. Let's just start from scratch when you're brand new in the business, because I actually coach brand new agents with our company as well. So the first thing I do is just start calling people. I mean, that's what I do. If I want to kick up some deal flow, if I have now I'm into land development and a lot of bigger projects. So, right, I'm reaching out to different people that I know or that are in that niche, asking questions. Hey, do you come across this? Like, right, it's almost like planting seeds. You got to, especially in real estate, as a deal practitioner, like you've got to go add value to the marketplace